still working those details out. I would, if you told me a couple years ago that that property across the street would be Airbnb, I'd have said my initial reaction was, "You're crazy." But what happened with us is one of our students, actually, it's a couple here locally. They have a property right down the street from us in Rotterdam, and we rent it for $1,400 a month. And we were talking to them, and we became friends with them, and they're pastors, and they're kind of whatever they do this. They flip so they can be pastors and youth pastors, and they showed us their rent roll was like $3,000 a month. I'm like, you make double what I make? What the heck? I'm 5 doors down. So so that what I'm trying to figure out is, and Amber's been very reluctant to do more Airbnbs in a certain area because we don't want to saturate. So we're really sort of dipping our toe in the water. Well, we've done 7 in a year, so I don't know if that's dipping our toe in the water. That's how we whatever. That's a moderate pace for us. And so we're trying. So I think, it has to be a nice home. It's got to, for us, for our Airbnbs, they're beautiful. Amber designs them beautiful. They have nice colors. She's doing one right now. So we have a rental. We're just converting over on Route 50 in Glendale. It's right next to Bank of America and Target and Panera and all that stuff. Amber will not let me in. She will not tell me what she's doing, but she's doing something, some cool theme, because she wants to try and get more money. So now we're working on themes. So if she can get more themes, we might do something. We might be able to charge more. We've talked about doing a romantic getaway house. We've talked about some different stuff. So we're experimenting right now. We're experimenting. That's why we don't talk a lot about it at our workshops, because we're experimenting. And again, I don't like to talk about stuff I don't know a lot about yet, but I think after pretty soon it'll be a year worth of doing this, and you can learn a lot in a year. But I think it needs to be a nice house. And people, every time Amber and I travel with our family, there's 7 people minimum. So there's us, our kids, our nanny. And when you go to hotel rooms, number one, it's a pain. When we go out, for us to pay $180 a night for a room or $200 a night for 3 rooms, it's just so much better to pay for an Airbnb for $200 a night, $300 a night. It just makes more sense. So we've always traveled that way. So when somebody said, well, why would someone come to Rotterdam? I said, I don't know. Well, come to find out, people come here for all kinds of reasons. Last week, we have a work crew. They work on IT lines, I think. So they're just a construction crew. And last week was their 4th visit in a year. They stay for a week every time they come. So they come here, they stay. So rather than go to a hotel, they stay here. They make their food, they make their dinner. It's nice to have a home to sleep in while you're working out of town. So it's just people that any place there's a hotel, an Airbnb works, as long as you make your Airbnb nice. Now, here's the secret. We have 5-star reviews all over the place. We are bombarded with, like, if you look up the house across the street, I think my wife said there's 40 to 50 5-star reviews. And the review system is very unique in Airbnb, because you give one for the guest, they give one to you, but you can't see the other person's until you give yours. So there's none of that stuff, and everybody's a little bit on their best behavior. You have to battle some townships, that kind of stuff. But overall, it's been a wonderful experience for us, and a little more headache. But our properties are getting more money. They're seem to be better taken care of, and I'm pretty proud of them. I drive by, and we're starting to get some that are side by side, houses next to each other. It's pretty cool.